Good morning. Top of the morning to you. It's Joel K. Sullivan.
Hi.
You look nice.
Good?
You do.
Do I?
You
Cool.
look like you're all put together.
There's snaps.
You're looking great.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Whoa! Buttons are broken.
Haha! I actually shouldn't touch you because I'm still a little sick. But it is Super Bowl Sunday.
Super Bowl!
Sports day.
It's a
Sports
football.
You
day.
hear the cacophony.
There's a sport thing on
Sport.
the screen.
So for all of the Canadians, Super Bowl is kind of like hockey. It's
Okay.
not as good. It's not as entertaining. A lot less happens.
Lot less blood.
But they have a halftime show
Yeah?
with fancy dancing people.
Oh.
Oh, so there's
Oh,
like.
And the greatest commercials in the world.
Oh. You're looking very like all American for this.
Why are you looking so American?
Red,
I don't
white,
know.
and blue.
You're a Canadian.
Oh, and you've got the Canadian hoodie.
I'm representing my home and native lands. So we're at Joel's church office building. Do you want to show them around the thing?
Come this way.
Okay. It's about to get really loud.
It's gonna get really loud. So in here, it's where we're watching the game.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Like
There's
we sit in chairs.
chair with the eyes.
But like these chairs.
I don't get it.
There's food.
You have a plate
get it.
of food on your lap,
Yeah.
and you eat
No,
and look.
I don't like it.
That's all you have to do. Just
Wow.
eat and look
Yeah.
and take in all of
Look, it's football.
There's beef brisket over there, which is like the most American thing I've ever heard of in my life.
It's pretty good.
Is it like pulled pork but beef
Yeah.
version?
Pulled beef.
Okay.
This is why I'm here, not for the sports show, not for the dance show that's in the middle of the sports show, but for the food.
Oh yeah, guaranteed half the people here are for the food.
I'm here because I like football, I like food, and I like good commercials. And the Super Bowl has all of that.
The last minute, Joel.
I want the team to win.
I want the sport to
I
happen.
like the mouse on the screen.
The sport's happening right now.
Oh, right.
11 seconds.
11 seconds.
And there's things that need to be done.
Things that are happening.
Attempts
It's one
to be
coach.
made.
Yeah.
It's one coach and he's running back and forth between
They
the
look,
teams.
they look like the same. Oh, they're brothers?
Yeah.
No, they're the same person.
They look like the
It's one
same.
coach for both people.
Just like you and Sam.
Oh, one coach for both teams. That makes sense. Watch the game, watch the sport.
Yeah, 3 seconds. It's over.
That's a tough one.
It's over. That team won.
The sport ended.
The sport ended with a winner and a loser.
The team Corey wanted to win did not win.
Oh.
Sports are weird because I don't really care for them. I have nothing with football, not even a little bit. But when you're in a big room full of excited people, you just can't help but root for a team, even though you have no idea which team is which or what is going on with anything.
So I had a good time. Joel had a good time too. Brianna had a good time.
Everything is good.
Time. Sport. And now
Sport.
Twitter is exploding.
I'm trying to tweet, but Twitter is not working.
Twitter is exploding. It's
Because
broken.
it's so everyone is tweeting right now, so the actual Twitter server is not
It's
letting
just
me
like
do
the
anything.
lights. It's just like
Just
the
like
lights.
the lights.
Bane again.
Bane is everywhere, guys.
Bane in my existence.
Croto and vlog. Let me tell you guys about space. Let me explain my night and explain why together we, and by we I mostly mean me, but all of us can journey together into space. The final frontier. Now I know that's a Star Trek reference, but space is cool, and that reference happened to work really well right there. So, here's what we did. Earlier today we went to Joel and Sean's church and we watched the Super Bowl, and unfortunately we saw mostly Canadian commercials. Now I'm not a huge sports fan, but I do really enjoy commercials. Throughout the year most commercials suck, but the Super Bowl commercials are like the prime time, most expensive commercials of the year. So every year, and this is going to sound like a sponsorship, but it's not, every year YouTube has something called Ad Blitz at youtube.com/adblitz, spelled with a Z, or a Z. where you can go and watch all of the commercials. And so I got home and I went in my room and I've spent the past hour watching all of the commercials just so I can be totally updated and know what's going on in the world and see all the cool movie trailers and all the car commercials that are cool and a lot of beer commercials and whatever for 2013 because I gotta be in the know and I normally appreciate the cinematic value. So there was one commercial by Axe and the commercial was called Lifeguard. And I won't show it to you because that's copyright infringement, but it's called Axe Lifeguard. And in the commercial is an astronaut. And they say, like, astronauts are really cool. And at the end of the commercial is a contest for you to actually go to space. And I was like, okay, I'm going to check it out. So I checked out the website and I assumed that it was going to be American only, but it said, what are you doing?
I'm just
Where are you
getting
going?
different angles.
It said, you're distracting me. It said, are you Canadian? Which I didn't expect to see. And I was like, yes, this contest is for Canadians, because most contests are not for Canadians. And so I checked it out, and I filled out all the forms, and it's legit. It's a real contest held by Axe, where whoever gets the most votes in Canada, and I'm sure in the US when it's the US, but in Canada, could go to space.
Wow.
So it's real, and then you get flown down to Florida, even though you're Canadian, and you go through like a space training camp, and then they put you go on like one of the private plane space things. It's not a spaceship. It's the planes that exit like the atmosphere. I forget what they're called. But anyway, so I created my profile, and I don't think like a heck of a lot of people or a heck of a lot of Canadians are going to try this thing.
Well, people probably don't know about it because it wasn't in the Canadian commercial.
Yeah, so if you would like to help me and us, because this would be an us thing, go to space.
Would you be able to bring a camera to space?
They want the attention. Any contest that's like, whoever gets the most votes, they're looking to leech off of people's popularity. So I am gonna try. So I created my profile, and there is a link in the description, and I will link you to that, and please click it, and please vote for me. You can only vote once, but I think the Apprentice A viewers have proven that we're pretty darn good at voting. There was voting for Idea Boost, which went really well, and we raised the funds for Indiegogo. Like, all of the things that we have tried to do, we have had like really great success in, and I think me going to space would be pretty sweet.
Yeah. Now it's funny because a while ago we were talking, like a long time ago, like sometime last year, we were talking about ultimate goals.
Yep.
And I said my ultimate goal is to film in space.
That is actually true. I was talking to Corrado about what is the pinnacle of what you could do in your life and in your career. And for me, I had a couple. My favorite band is Switchfoot. My favorite TV show is Lost. My favorite movies are Star Wars. And through and because of YouTube, I have somehow worked or influenced or been a part of all three of those things. I've done YouTube stuff with Switchfoot. We did the video, The Man Who Brought Us Here, and I have worked with Lucasfilm, the Wookiee video, whatever. So, and I said to Carl, those were my things, and I'm good. I can die happy. Like I'm fine now. Like I don't need any more things. All of the things I need have been fulfilled. I'm good, except for maybe going to space. But I said to Corrado, like when we had this conversation like a year ago, what's your thing? What's the pinnacle that if you do that, you're just good? And he said,
I want to film in space.
I've been reading the terms of service, and I think you would actually be able to come with me. Probably not into space, but at least to the astronaut program, and we could film and vlog it, and etc. When I entered the contest, like 10,000 people have already entered, and we are currently in 89th place. So, but it is 1 in the morning. So, link in the description, maybe we can go to space, which would be really cool. So, you know, if you want to make my dreams come true, you already have. But if you want to make even more of them come true, then by all means, that'd be pretty cool. So, I'm going to go start reading and learning all of the things I need to learn, and I'm going to read...
There's 9 planets. Oh, 8.
There-
I already. Okay, when I grew up, there was 9 planets.
Corrado.
There's always 9 planets. Pluto counts in my heart.
Information changes from time to time.
Pluto's still there.
I know.
Still
Disappear.
exists.
It's
It
just
didn't
not a planet.
disappear,
It's not a
but
planet.
it should be.
It's always a planet.
It's smaller than
silly-
some of Saturn's moons.
Doesn't matter.
Anyways, so I'm gonna go read things. I hope you guys have a fantastic night. And if you could spare a couple clicks of your finger, there will be a link in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed the Super Bowl, or if you didn't watch the Super Bowl, I hope you enjoyed whatever you did tonight. And we'll see you tomorrow. So it is now 1 hour later than the video footage that you just saw, and I have gone to bed and since gotten back out of bed because I needed to vlog something and share something with you guys. So, Corrado, what are you doing?
Programming.
Okay, Corrado,
Yes.
I don't think I can do it.
Go to space?
I don't think I can do it.
Because you wear glasses?
No, it has nothing to do with me wearing glasses.
Because you'd get some type of space disease?
No, well maybe. I mean, that's entirely possible. I don't think so.
Okay.
I was laying in bed.
Yep.
Here, let me give the camera to Saskia. Here. She's editing Bieber. We haven't talked about this, by the way. I was thinking about the conversation that we had
Yeah.
on the vlog
Yeah.
previously, where we talked about what our goals are and what we wanted to achieve and the most important things in our life.
Right.
And laying in bed thinking about space and the vlog and our lives and YouTube, I couldn't, in good conscience, go to sleep asking for more things for me
Okay.
when you had just shared and have previously shared with me that is like the number one thing in your life. And I think it's really selfish of me to be like, oh, well that's cool that that's your number one. Can everybody please vote for me?
I see.
And that was bugging me to the point of me getting
Oh,
up.
brought you out of bed.
It got me out of
Wow.
bed. So I think that you should enter the contest
Ooh.
instead of me.
Right?
And I think people should vote for you. So that was my first thought.
Okay.
Then I
You had a
read.
second thought.
Then I read the terms and conditions.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I said this before. I might have said this before. Did I say? Well, regardless, it's true that they take the top 2 Canadians.
Yes.
Did I say that?
Yes.
Okay. So they take the top 2 Canadians.
You think what I'm thinking?
So what if, Corrado?
Yes.
What if people voted for both of us?
Yeah.
And we somehow magically made it so that we are the top 2
Yeah.
in Canada, in which case we would both get to go
That'd be pretty cool.
to Florida and then go to space from Florida. So, what do you think about that idea?
I'm game.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Cool. So, create a profile for yourself on the site, and then we will link to both of us in the description. And then if you guys could vote for both of us. I actually even had a friend test.
Yeah.
Before coming down here, I had my friend Julie test, can you vote for more than one profile? And you can.
Oh, you can.
You
oh,
can.
that works even
Yeah.
better.
So thank you, Julie, so people can vote for both of us.
Oh man.
So
Space.
I know.
I don't think I'd be able to contain my joy if I ended up in space. I was a huge space when I was a kid. I was like Mr. Space. I love planets.
Mr. Space. And voting goes for a really long time. Voting goes until August. But if we can have everybody vote right now, maybe we can shoot to the top of the charts.
Right.
And then we will keep reminding people. But
Cool.
please go vote for both of us. There's links to. You need to create your profile.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And then there'll be links to both of us in the description. And now I will say goodnight for real. And I will be able to sleep with a clear conscience.
Let's go to space. Good night. High five.
Give me daily vlogs, I want them in my subscription box. I wonder who might drop by, even though sometimes it's Canada outside. So don't go away, we're here every day. It's not Apprentice A, it's Apprentice A. Hey!